So Murder Rap comes out, and it's this huge deal. I don't know if people remember what it was like when it came out, but man, it was like a big thing. Like, Puffy was really put on the spot. And if you go to his Instagram, you would just see like, I remember going to Puffy's Instagram that the night when it came out, or the day or the week or whatever, and it was just flooded with all type of, people talking shit about him. I heard that Puffy stopped Murder Rap from getting on Netflix. Is there any truth to that?
Don't know. That's a question from Greg Cadence. Never asked, but I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I noticed him and Snoop. He's taking credit for making the chess move and not playing checkers with shit. So who knows what the plot was?
Okay. Recently, Jungle, Nas's brother. I don't know. Do you know who that is?
I heard of him. Don't know him.
Said that during that altercation at the park that he was ready to shoot or pull a gun on Tupac.
He might have.
During all that.
Might have been a whole bunch of dead people in the park. You see those guys from Jersey, they were deep, we were deep. I had a gun on me. There was a bunch of people had guns, so I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad Pac and Nas worked it out, because anybody can shoot anybody, especially in a park like that. So it would just probably been a lot of innocent people getting shot. Probably not even the person that intended to get shot would have got shot.
How many people were you guys deep on each side?
I felt like 75 on our side, and they had about 50 to 75 on their side. It felt like a lot of people around in a big circle.
He mentioned that he ran into Tupac backstage at the award show that
something
night
happened.
before that.
I heard something like that before, where
and they kind of got into it.
Something was said or something like that, which Tupac and Snoop presented a award that night to somebody at the award show, and so that's possible. But they didn't do anything. Nothing happened.
Definitely glad nothing happened, man. Damn, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
And then, I think Nas has mentioned it, you've mentioned it, that Tupac said he was going to take him off of Against All Odds. So he wasn't going to be dissing Nas anymore. That whatever
Correct.
issues they had was squashed.
They had worked it out that night. That night they, who knows what would have continued. Just like I always give Snoop bad credit for him and Pac not being on good terms when he died. Nas and Pac was on good terms when he died.
Tupac said he felt like Nas was taking shots at him. Like when he said in the song, it's the Message, I believe is the name of the song, where he goes, "Fake thug, no love, you get the slug."
Yeah.
So Tupac kind of, from what I heard, he felt like he was taking shots at him and everything.
Yeah, I heard Mutal speak on that, so I'll let Mutal speak on that.
That's right.
Stand
Napoleon.
as yeah, they know that better than I would know what the music meant. Yeah. And what Pac felt about different musics. He wouldn't have talked to us or me about that. But if Mutal speak on it, then yeah, I would ride with what Moot saying. Moot keeps it 100.
Yeah, I love his interviews, man. It's got an authentic feel to it. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just a straight shooter.
Moot was wild back in the day.
Just tells you how it is.
But I love his growth. There's another man. We always talk about people in their past and what. But Moot was a little hard-headed, a little wild stood back. But look at this man now in 2022. Read his posts. Read what he's talking about on Facebook. Read what he's eating. Look at what he's taking pictures with. It's all about family and his kids and stuff. Positivity. That young man grew up.
Yeah, I've noticed the same.
Yeah.
When I see his stuff, man. It's dope. It's dope to see that.
It is.
Now, this is a rumor that I kind of wanted to get cleared up about Tupac that I think I seen you speak on it one time, but I believe James accused Tupac of spitting on fans.
Well, yeah. He said...
But there's more to that story, though, right?
Well, I don't believe it. I think he just saw that on video, as we all have seen before when he was spitting on reporters.
Oh, okay.
I think he took it from that. But in fairness to him, he told me that he got a diary. Well, what men call diaries?
Journals.
Journals. Buntry that Buntry was keeping, and Buntry wrote it in a journal. That's James' defense to that statement. But I called him on it. I told him I'd never seen that. I never heard that. And when was you around Pac to see that? But he said he didn't see it. He said he read it in a journal. So I have to take him as face value on that. Because one thing James is not is a liar. We can call him a lot of things, but he speaks what he believes. That's what I know from James.